Hello guys, today I will talk with you about my last trade which was opened by us30 or by Dow Jones So I opened my trade in there as you see in the 12th August and closed it in the 13th August. And average my profit was around 660 pips. So what was the reason how actually I opened it and how I do use it, and what I would like also explain that I'm trading by the prop firms, so by prop firm accounts. So it's not my personal investing account. It is the account from the prop firm. So, what was the reason how actually I opened a trade? And when I exactly closed it here, we will now talk with you about it. Let's say I start to, what I recommend to my all the traders who are asking me about analyzing. It's better starting from the higher time frames, let's say from the daily frame, to realize where is the price action now, and only then we can go step by step to smaller time frames. So you may see that it started from the April 2000, 4th April 2025. It is a new trend, and if we will talk about, and we see the clear and open trend here. If we will, first of all, which I always try to check the trend by the two important instruments. Or first is the trend line, and second is Elliott Wave. And you may see that the trend line was broken here at the highest point. And if we will try to analyze this trend also by the Elliott waves, that was the first wave. Then was another wave, the second wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 was here. Then as I guessed, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth 5 waves. So as you realize, the fifth wave was ended here. So the next wave we should have the next wave, which will be the correction. The correction is bigger one. The correction of holds this movement, holds this trend, and therefore it should be. Of course, it doesn't mean it always should happen, but as a result, and as I guess usually, it should be broken by the trend line. When we have a great correction, which is actually will correct all this movement, all this trend, the trend line should be broken, and as we see, it was broken. So now what we have? We have now that we have a 5 waves. So as a result, we will start to analyze this one here, what we have here. So we will go to smaller time frame. The same is about here. We will put another one, another trend line here. Let's because it is a little bit confusing here. So we will just delete it. So now we have another great correction here, and this correction is also after the correction we have another correction. Is it the correction or not? We will try to realize it by the how the trend line was broken. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then trend line was already broken. It means that the current trend is not on the power now. What we will have. So, and then I waited. Then I waited for the correction, and you see the correction we have here. So we have also analyzed this one here. So we will go to smaller frame, let's say for 1 hour. You see that we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then now we have a correction. Then I waited for the next movement, and you see that we have another one also here. Again, the correction here, and you see that 1, 2, 3, three waves of correction. And then I waited. What I waited? Then I waited for the breaking, for the break. You see, for the breakthrough of this correction by the trend line, and it was already breaking, was broken. And then I waited and I opened a trade. You see, I opened it when it was already somewhere here, when the highest point of the breaking line was already broken. And then I waited when the next movement happened, in the 1 hour time frame, when we see the wick, very long wick, which actually goes down and then goes back. And then I opened my trade. I started to wait for the next movement. So what we have now, we have a first wave. This is actually if we will try to realize what was happened here. This is the first wave of the new movement. Then we have a correction here. Then after the correction, we have a first wave of the next third wave. Then I was waited, as I guess, it was the third wave of the third wave. And then when I have already the great correction, I thought that it is already the third wave. Third wave is closed, so I have to close my trade too. But actually, it was not the fifth wave of the third. It was actually the second wave of the third wave. And as you see, the trade the trade has still power to move the price action. I mean, it has still power to move. But anyway, I had enough and plenty profit to take. So what is very important to realize when you are trading, when you trade by the trend, and actually there is only one way to get a profit in the market. As I guess it's most important way. There are two actually ways. One of them to trade inside of the channels by the selling and buying, and there is another one, trading by the trend. When you open trend, when you define the trend and then open trade. So if you are trading by that way, so it's very important to use trend lines and Elliott waves. If you are the trader who is thinking that the trend is your friend, so you have to realize that you have to use the natural instruments like Elliott waves and trend lines. Good luck, and I would like to also ask you to subscribe to our channel, because we will continue to share with you real trades in the real time. Thank you.